Let's learn about sustainability in Panama. Located in Central America, the Isthmus of Panama serves as a narrow bridge between North and South America. It is well known for its natural beauty, diverse plant and animal life, vibrant music and culture, and for being home to many indigenous peoples. Since 1914, the Panama Canal has provided a major shortcut for international shipping and helped establish Panama as one of the world's most important transportation hubs. Given how geographically small yet globally significant Panama is, it is especially important to prioritize sustainability. During our first full day in Panama, we were able to explore ideas of sustainability by visiting the Panama Canal. Standing beside the massive cargo ships moving through the locks made it easier to understand the sheer scale of global trade and Panama's role within it. The canal handles about 5 to 6% of global maritime trade, which is remarkable for such a small country. To do so, it relies on millions of gallons of fresh water from Gatun Lake per ship transit. In recent years, droughts linked to natural phenomena such as El Nino and climate change have forced limits on ship traffic. Because Gatun Lake also supplies much of Panama's drinking water, the canal's environmental impact becomes an important sustainability issue. Without enough water in the lake, local communities would struggle to sustain themselves, while global trade would also be disrupted. Later that day, we took a boat tour through Gatun Lake, where we were able to see monkeys and other wildlife up close. Our tour guide explained that groups are no longer permitted to feed the monkeys because they have become too reliant on the food they were being fed and are unable to sustain themselves should something like another pandemic happen. However, we noticed that every single tour group except our own continued to feed the monkeys, albeit healthier foods. As tourists, we want meaningful and unique experiences, but we must take into account how they may affect those that call that place home. Sustainability and ethical tourism in particular isn't just about protecting environments at a large scale, but also relies on small individual decisions made by tourists like you and I. Towards the end of our trip, we visited the Imbera indigenous community to learn about their culture and traditions. Through informative presentations and interactions with community members, we gained a deeper understanding of their way of life, allowing us to later discuss how to best practice ethical tourism. For some indigenous communities, tourism is a way to maintain cultural traditions while participating in the modern economy. Tourism can help provide income, educational opportunities, and economic independence. However, tourism can also become exploitative if traditions are performed only for tourists, visitors treat communities like attractions instead of people, and if communities lose control over how their culture is represented. Therefore, a sustainable tourism model should respect the community's autonomy, allow them to decide what they share, ensure profits benefit the community directly, and encourage genuine education and cultural exchange. Throughout this trip, I realized that sustainability is not only about protecting the environment, it is also about how we choose to interact with the world around us. Whether it was conserving water for the Panama Canal, respecting wildlife on Gatun Lake, or engaging thoughtfully with indigenous communities, each experience showed that sustainability depends on responsibility, respect, and awareness. Panama reminded me that meaningful travel should not only change the visitor, but also help preserve the places and people being visited.